Hey guys, okay, so I'm on my lunch break, so I don't have much time, but I was just walking my dog and a thought hit me and I realized I needed to run back here and record this and capture this moment just because my mindset, I think, is in a good spot. So, oh, one other thing, and I'm sure you can clearly tell this is not scripted, this is not polished, probably like so much you see on social media, but I think that's okay and it makes it real and authentic, and I hope you're here for it. But one thing I want to just let you know is social media is so good, and there's a lot of good. I don't think you have to reinvent the wheel. I think you can learn from all these amazing um, channels and pages, but at the same time, you just might feel like, or like, I guess speaking for myself, I have felt like, why should I even start? Why should I even put myself out there? Because, maybe my message is not as powerful as somebody else's, or maybe my transformations are not as grand, or my skills are not as honed in and perfect as somebody else. So, why start? Or it might take me like 10 times longer than somebody else. So should I even put in the effort? But you know what? I think it's so exciting, to learn and constantly like push yourself outside of your boundaries and grow. So I think we just need to start. So I think I'm going to push myself outside of my comfort zone, and I'm just going to start. I'm just going to start showing up. One thing I've also realized probably over the couple years, I have kind of let my creative spark die. Life has been full, but it's been really good. Both my husband and I work full-time, pretty demanding jobs. We're also raising two little babies, toddlers. So it's been really fun. And we moved after our second was born. So I haven't really put any touch to this home, and we've just really had not much time. But I think along the way, I've realized my little creative outlet hasn't been there for me, and I've been longing for it to come back. I want to put soul into our home where we live now, which we put so much effort, and we learned a lot of skills in our previous house. So I'll share that with you here to some of our previous projects, but I want to bring you along with new things, and I'm excited for it. And I think it'll help me reclaim myself back. One thing that you should know, I am a perfectionist. I am always analyzing things. I'm striving for perfect, and I think it's that analysis paralysis, that comparison, and you work yourself into inaction. And I just need to check myself and push myself to just start. Progress is better than perfection. And I'm always happy that I started and happy with where it is versus like this inaction that I've been taking for the last 2 years. So anyway, I am just going to show up. I'm going to show up raw. I'm going to show up authentic. I'm going to just show up and fail. I'm going to show up and learn. And maybe over time, not overnight, you guys might learn something from me. We'll see where this takes us. But mostly I'm just doing this for myself. To show, and maybe a little journal for me to look back on and be like, oh my gosh, we did it. Look at this. What have we created for ourselves? So, one other thing, a disclaimer. This is not my job. I do not do this full time. So two things. One, I don't have the time that a lot of other accounts that you might follow have to invest in projects. So it's going to be really real slow going. But if you're here for that, for life, for all the things, please follow along. And then second, like I said, this is not my area of expertise, so please consult a professional if you have any questions, but just follow along and hopefully you can get something out of it. Yeah, I think this should be fun. I'll be able to start putting soul back into my house, and maybe you might get inspired too along the way. And I think the other thing we have to remind ourselves is our transformations or our projects, don't have to be magnificent to be meaningful. They just have to serve us, maybe spark joy, spark creativity, but also add function to our life. And so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for, that I can start doing in this home. There's so many things that I have running through my head that I want to just dive in. Again, I don't have the time to do all of that. So I'm just going to start, eating the elephant one bite at a time. So anyway, if you're excited and if you're here for all this, please follow along. So thanks. Bye.